So, with that kind of out the way, let's try to take a video of this with regular video, none of this HDR stuff. And as you can see, it still looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely nothing wrong with this type of video. Just need to muck around with the ISO and shutter speed settings to get it right when you're taking this video. To be honest, the fact that this is so easy and clean to do makes me prefer this. So, as I mentioned before, Christine had her birthday on Friday. She is turning, well, X many years old. And so we had a quick birthday party with family over the weekend on Saturday. So I spent the time to cook, made chicken parmesan with pasta pomodoro, and family pitched in by bringing desserts, cake, and cleaning up. They were absolutely phenomenal. So one of the things I decided to do was to get Christine a bouquet of flowers and balloons. I thought I would show it off. They smell absolutely amazing. She hates the smell because it aggravates her. Something about it with her allergies. So I didn't do a great job in that department, but I mean, come on, these flowers just absolutely wonderful. And I had to figure out what type of flower this is because it is so pretty. And absolutely love it. If you guys could smell this, you would go nuts. But yeah, let's get a little shot of this rose right here because it's absolutely gorgeous too. Yeah, gorgeous rose. But yeah, I thought it was a nice bouquet. I mean, got a lot of her favorite flowers in there. Some of her favorite colors. But yeah, I like it, even though this may need to go away just because of how smelly it is. But for today, I'm going to enjoy it. Alright, so now I better talk about what the point of these vlogs are. So I got the idea by watching a bunch of videos on YouTube. Basically, a lot of people have been doing vlogs lately, and I thought, this looks like a really great way to document your life. Now, why do I care about documenting my life? I really don't care that much for myself personally. I don't think anybody else really cares. However, I thought I'd take my own unique take on it. Now, Christine and I have been together for almost over 10 years. We've known each other for even longer than that. And, after being married for over a year and a half, you start talking about things like family and, future and things like that. And I started thinking about how things have changed a lot in the last 10 years that we've been together. And obviously a lot since we were even kids. And one day, I was at my parents' house, and my sister was back from Chicago when she was back for the holidays, and she was watching a bunch of our her videos from when she was a baby. The way it worked out is that when I was born in 1985, my parents, my dad mostly, was really into technology and was so proud of his new family that he wanted to document everything as best as he could. So what he did is he got a camera and took a bunch of pictures. And he was probably one of the few people that was into SLRs at the time, film SLR, Canon AE1 that we still have somewhere in the house today. And one of the things he did also was that he took a video, or he rented a video camera and took a video of my first birthday and a bunch of things surrounding it too. And I remember this video very, very distinctly. I don't quite remember the birthday itself, but seeing myself on the video really kind of brought back this sense of nostalgia about, reminiscing about those days in the old apartment and things like that. I'll tell that story some other time. So that was my childhood when I was in the 80s. My sister was born about 5 years later, and for her it was quite different. My dad actually shifted from doing photos to videos, and he had bought a Sony camcorder and recorded lots of video, everything from the day of her birth onwards. Like, we have a lot of videos of her as she was growing up. And one bizarre thing that my sister used to do is she used to sit at that age, when she was 4 or 5 years old, and she'd sit in front of the TV and watch her own baby videos. And she'd watch it over and over and over again. And it was quite funny to the rest of us, but cute at the same time, that she really wanted to watch these videos. And so when she came back from the holidays and she pulled out these cassettes again and was watching them again and showing them to her boyfriend Raj, and watching them with the rest of the family. And then when I came over with Christine, we were watching them too. And it was the first time that Christine had seen it too, as she was able to see what life was like for us at that age. And I realized that it was a glimpse into what our life was like at that point in time. And it was something really unique that I thought was really great. And in the 5-year time span between when I was born and when she was born, there was a change in technology. Just the fact that my dad went from photos to video. So obviously since then, that's many years ago, there's been a number of changes in technology since then. And one of the biggest changes is the rise of online video and the internet. Photos are really easy to find online and post online, but so are videos nowadays. YouTube is quite massive. I forget the stats, but like so many hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every second. And I realized that the one great thing about my sister's videos is that we have them available for her to watch, but they're all stuck on this video cassette. And it's a byproduct of the technology at the time. But nowadays, because of YouTube, we have unlimited video storage and instant access to the video. And I thought, well, that's a really big shift, because now you can, document everything that you want and have it posted online, and it's always there, ready at your fingertips. You can access it from your mobile phone, from your desktop, from your TV, everywhere. And so my sister's weird characteristic of when she was a kid, of watching her own videos, would certainly be easily possible for my kids. And that's when I started thinking about documenting my life, our life, in these vlogs. And my hope is that given that Christine and I are talking about these things, we're not planning anytime soon, but it's in our future plan. I thought, what better way to get started than to start documenting it now, and really get used to this format, and figure out how best to put things together into a story that I can easily tell. Now, I'm not good at this. I'm not a creative person in the sense of taking lots of video or director or any kind of thing in that industry. My trade is I'm a programmer. I'm a software developer. I'm a very analytical in nature. But I'm hoping that by having a set of vlogs that I produce on a hopefully daily basis, I'll continually incrementally get better and better until the point when the big day arrives when we do have a family. It's really easy for me to put together a quick short clip of every day of my child's life. So this vlog format and the way I'm going to be producing this is really inspired by a lot of people that I continually watch on a daily basis. Some of the people that I do watch are Jesse and Gina from Prank vs. PvP, Prank vs. Prank. But really, the one person that I probably am going to draw a lot of inspiration from is Casey Neistat and his vlog, his daily vlogs. And that's really a part of what inspired me too, is that in his own vlogs, he tells his story of his daily life and his perspective on the world. But one thing that kind of stood out to me is that his own child, Francine, you see her grow up in these vlogs. Now, he hasn't been vlogging for a full year yet, but you can see her grow up and grow bigger, and how happy she is in the vlogs. And I thought, well, why don't I just take that one piece of it and try to produce something for myself. So the goal is to basically document our family. But over the next year, I hope to start to tell the story of how our family came to be. And that's going to range from everything from my own personal story, Christine's personal story, how the two of us met, the things we've done over the last 10 years together, the things we've done in the past, in our childhood, and hopefully this will serve as a way to kind of tell our story and document our story for my family. So really the audience isn't the general internet or anything. It's not even for anyone in particular except my kids. So the inspiration for these vlogs and the way these vlogs are going to be formatted is that these are going to be letters to my kids. And the hope is that, you know, it's something useful to them or something that they enjoy watching, or it might not be. I could spend all this time and effort putting this together and they could care less. And that's fine. They couldn't care less, sorry. And that's fine. That's just the way that these things work. But this is a project that I thought I'd give a shot, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, over the next several vlogs, I'll figure out how to be more succinct. That's one problem and one, I guess, trait that I have as a person, is that I'm very verbose in how I describe things. So my hope is that I start to become a bit better at that so that I can tell a more condensed story. Today's vlog is probably going to be pretty long. I'm hoping to try to average the vlogs down to 7 to 10 minutes per vlog. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And that's really the point of this. And I just thought I'd give my kids an idea of where this started from. And so hopefully this will be one of many videos that you'll be watching, and you'll see how things go. And can't wait to see you however many days from now and see what you think about all this. And with that, I'm going to end it off and get back to work, which I'll talk to you about in future vlogs. But for now, this is it. We'll wait till tomorrow. I'm going to end it today because there's really not much else going on. Talk to you later.